Hello and good afternoon. It is, or maybe evening. It is Wednesday, 27th of July, and this is midweek update. We've got, we got the same plan that we had at the beginning of the week. We'll just kind of update. To start off the week, we had Google and Microsoft earnings and a bunch more, and then today, Wednesday, we had the FOMC announcement along with Facebook or Meta, whatever, earnings. And then tomorrow, we've got a GDP announcement in the morning. That's a big one, too. We need to pay attention to that. That's highly anticipated. And also, after the bell, you got Apple and Amazon. And then Friday, there's a PCE price index report in the morning. So there's still enough here to go around to make still a considerable difference yet in price going into the end of the week. So here's what we got so far. If you recall, earlier in the week, we were looking at buying about the 382 retrace here for ultimately target 4100. And we got really close. It didn't quite exactly touch, but got really close to that 382 retrace. Bounces off this quarter settle print and zoop up. Runs into this first, what we call quant pivots at Simpler. You can see the first upper level there. And then you can also see the stats at which historically with 62 weeks analyzed, you can look and see touched the H1 43%, close above 22, touch H2 17, close above 9.7, etc. You can see all that up top there. And that's with 62 weeks analyzed. And my target that I did put on, I've got the trade on, the SPX 4100 butterflies. I've got them 25 wide, centered at 41. And they filled the other day right here, right when it was right just about to touch off on that 382 for 50 cents. They're $25 wide and they filled for 50 cents. So that's pretty nice. It'll be really nice if tomorrow goes well and we get some continuation up towards this 4100. So here's the deal. So you see the stats, you see the level, you see, the trade. This is basically just an update of everything that we already got going on. I'm shooting for the idea that we have balance on this 8-day stretch right there at 41.25, I think is the number, or maybe 24, but And I'm realizing that Friday is the last trading day of the month, and a lot of times you get into the midday timestamp, 1 o'clock Central. I mean, right at 1 o'clock too, by the way, on the last trading day of the month, and the high is in, and it starts to just drift back down on that Friday. That's the way the last trading day of the month goes really, really often. So pay attention to that. That's a little nugget. And if that's the case, then in a perfect world, we'll see what happens. I don't know until it either does or it doesn't. But the idea here is that this thing will continue to work up here. It'll work into this balance right there at 25 and then settle back down. And if you look at the options chain on the SPX, you'll see a fair amount of standout kind of open interest, volume and open interest 4100. And so I'm shooting to get this thing up in that area, peel off part of that trade to pay for it, and let the rest of it see how good is good and how good can get. And that's it. But this is going really well. We'll just see how it continues into the end of the week. As far as the midweek update, these are really good trades and really good calls. I got to tell you. The other day we were talking about this thing trading into the 11-12. Okay, it traded 13. It didn't trade perfect, and it rallies up. And then today we had targets in the room of 40-20 and 40-38. 40-20 and 40-38. The high on the day was 40-42. That's pretty darn good. And as I'm talking to you right now, it's about a 40-20 trade, 40-20 and 40-38, you know. And so far this is, working out. And we still got way more than enough left in this week to make a difference. Apple, Amazon, GDP, and the PCE on Friday. Come on. And Friday's the last day of the month. So we'll see how it plays out. But for right now, just happy to do a midweek update, and hope that this is helping. So you guys have good trading. Nice evening. Look forward to being with you again at the next update. Till then, good trading. Good night.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency. It's one of the things that won me